Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. I decided to just hop online, do some live stream readings for those of you who are interested. For those of you who are interested, let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. If you're in the chat, say hello. Hello, you guys. Say hello if you're in the chat. Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. There we go. All right, let me see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna put the information in the chat for those of you who are interested. For those of you who are interested. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you guys for your patience. It's almost Easter, you guys. A very symbolic time that we're in. All right, you guys, so let me see here. Just 1 second, I'm putting it in the chat. Okay, there we go. So welcome in, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Hope you had a wonderful week. I'm going to be doing live stream readings for those of you who are interested. All right, it's $25 per question. I'm open to most questions except for finance, health, or legal questions. So no finance, health, or legal questions, but any other questions I would be open to. Please know I'm not God. I'm not God. I'm not trying to be God. I will never be God. But what I can do is help spiritually guide you and bring you clarity on matters of your, matters of your concern. Please no general questions. Please ask me a specific question. I always feel like if you're going to be paying me for a reading, you definitely have a question or a concern, you know? So please no general readings. Make sure you have a specific question. If your question is about someone, all I need is their first name only. First name only. Please, I don't want to see any first and last names in the chat just for privacy and security reasons. Hi, Katherine. Hi, Raven. Hi, Davinia. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name. Please correct me in the chat. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Megan. Hi, Yovanka. Hi, Jasmine. Say hello if you're in the chat. Let's see here. Let's see here. If there's no one that wants a reading, I will just end the live stream. Let me see, could you guys, I did post a comment in the chat and then I pinned it. It should be at the very top of the chat, highlighted in yellow. That'll tell you everything that you need to know about how you can get a reading with me. And then I'm going to keep a list. Gonna keep a list. Where did I put I'm gonna keep a list of all the people just to keep count. Where did I put the pen? Where did I put my pen? I had my pen. 1 second, you guys. Okay. Interesting. Just gonna use this marker here. Because I have no idea. All right, Ronnie, I got you. Ronnie, you're the first person on my list. All right. Please drop your question, Ronnie. Okay, is Monte romantically... Let me see here. Is Monte romantically interested, seriously, or just flirting? Okay, let's see how he feels and what his intentions are. Monte. Or Monty, sorry. Monte. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. What are Monte's intentions for Ronnie? Eight of Swords. What are Monte's intentions for Ronnie? The Devil. What are Monte's intentions? What are Monte's intentions for Ronnie? Eight of Swords, the Devil, Four of Swords. My goodness. Yeah, Seven of... Like, he's in his head. Hi, Judy. He is in his head. He, like... He is in his head. Like, King of Swords. Not even... You know, when people say, get your head out of the clouds. No, the King of Swords is not just his head in the clouds. It's his whole body. King of Swords. It's his whole body. Queen of Wands. Ten of Swords. It's his whole body. Wow. So... Here's the thing with Monty. He's an overthinker. I do feel like on an emotional level, like his heart does want you. There are feelings there that he has for you. But he's overthinking it. He's overthinking it. He's overdoing it. I mean, Eight of Swords is someone who's in a mental imprisonment. The Devil card, he wants to control his feelings. And that's the thing. I don't think you can really control your feelings. You can control your emotions. Like, you know, let's say you're really excited and then you're like, oh, I have to calm down. Or you're really angry and then you say to yourself, okay, I have to calm down. But feelings, can you really control your feelings? Like if you like someone, can you really can you like force yourself to stop liking the person? You know what I'm saying? You can't control your feelings. You can't control how you feel, but you can control your emotions. You can control your reactions. You can control your actions, right? The thing is, I feel like when it comes to his heart, there is an interest there. He does like you, but I feel like when it comes to his mind, he's overthinking this. Does this make sense, Ronnie? Yeah. Let me see, Ronnie. I'm waiting for your response. Um, if this makes sense, because all of these swords here, like even the Seven of Cups is when you're in your head. Like the cloud here is, you know, it's like a thought bubble. This is her thought bubble. She's weighing her options. She's doing a lot of thinking. Four of Swords is nervousness and anxiety. Then he literally shows up as a King of Swords. King of Swords is a big thinker. That's all he does is think. He's an intellectual. He is interested in you, Ronnie. He is interested in you. He is attracted to you, but he's still trying to process everything. So I would just kind of let him be. Don't force anything. Like don't be the one to initiate anything, right? Let him come close. And don't have too much of a high expectation for now, right? Before you get disappointed. If he wants you, he'll have to put the sword down and, you know, be open to you. Don't try to love someone who is closed off because you'll only end up hurt. It's like it'll feel like you're chasing them. It'll feel like you have to convince them to love you back, you know? So just give him space and let him be the one to do the pursuing. Because he needs to figure this out. But to answer your question, he is romantically interested in you, but he's just doing too much thinking. Please don't drop your question until I call on you. I don't want it to get lost in the chat. Then you'll have to repost your question. I hope that clarifies everything because I can only imagine how confused you are, you know? He likes you, but he's just processing everything right now. So just give him space unless he is the one initiating, hanging out with you, you know? If he initiates, you accept. But if you see him pull back, don't go towards him. All right, Ronnie, thank you for your support. I hope that helps. All right, let's see. All right, Anita. Let's see here. Welcome in, you guys, for those of you who are joining us. Welcome in. If you would like a reading, please read the comment that I pinned at the very top of the chat. It's highlighted in yellow, black and yellow, or blue and yellow. It's at the very top of the chat. I pinned it there. Read it. That'll tell you everything that you need to know about how you can get a reading with me. All right, Anita, are you in the chat? If so, please drop your question. G Chen, okay, let me put you down here on the list. All right, G Chen, please go ahead and drop your question. We'll skip Anita. Okay, will I be able to live, let's see here. Will I be able to live in love and truth with Heidi? Will you be able to, let me see what you need to know about your connection with Heidi. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. Heidi. What does G need to know about Heidi? Seven of Cups. The World. Page of Wands. What does G Chen need to know about Heidi? Eight of Cups, the Emperor. Then Death. Okay, G Chen. Okay, here's the interesting thing. G. Um, there's no energy to this connection. Like the Seven of Cups, what's going on here? Is Heidi a physical person? Because when I look at the Seven of Cups, what I'm seeing and feeling from this, it's almost like it's someone who's made up. What's going on there? Because I've never seen something like this in a reading. And then when I look at the World and the Page of Wands, this is something that could have ended years ago. When was the last time you saw Heidi? The energy to this reading is a little bit funky. When was the last time you saw her? You're being called to let this go. You saw her years ago. Yeah, that's why I was feeling it like the energy to this reading is kind of funky. I'm going to be honest, because this is something that, like, it's time to move on from it. The world is a successful completion. Find something else. You will find someone else that you have an interest in. But there's no real energy to this. Like, it's almost like it doesn't exist. Something here was made up. There was a misunderstanding here. You're being called with the Eight of Cups and the Emperor. The Eight of Cups is leaving the past behind, leaving past investments behind. The Emperor is you taking charge, taking control, and moving forward. That's what the Emperor is. Taking charge, taking control, moving forward. You have the Death. The Death is an ending. What the Holy Spirit is telling me is something was made up. Like, I don't know, did someone lie to you, misinform you? But this connection is not in existence. Something here was made up. And then when I look at the world, that's why I asked you, when was the last time you saw her? Because this seems like something that it happened years ago. The concept of this connection took place years ago. But when it comes to the actual person, their energy is not here. I've never seen something like this. Let me see what you're saying. Years ago. Yeah, it's been so long. But even when it comes to the basis of this, like, I don't see, there's no energy that's present here. You said, I have never met her or talked to her. That's okay. Thank you for confirming, because I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. So you said you have never met her and you've never talked to her. Thank you for confirming, because I'm like, I've never seen something like this. Usually when someone asks about someone, there's an energy. There's some sort of interaction, something took place, but this is like made up. That's why I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm not trying to be rude, G Chen. I'm just telling you what I see here. This connection doesn't exist, not even on an energetic level. It's almost like she's not a real person. I said it last time, and then I said it like a few seconds ago or a few minutes ago. This is not a real person. It almost made me feel like you are connected to someone who's AI, like AI generated. This is not that's why, do you remember me using the word concept? I said, your concept of this connection, it started years ago. And it's time to let it go. It's a concept. It's not a real person. What is going on here? Because how is it that you are interested in someone who you've never met and you've never talked to? Please be careful, G. This is a concept. It's a concept. It almost feels like some sort of AI or something, like the person doesn't exist. I have never seen a reading like this before. There is no energy here. You're being called. Really, what your guidance is to close this chapter. You're going to find someone else that you will be very interested in. You'll be very attracted to this person, and it's a real person. It's not some sort of concept. It's a real person. You're going to be very interested in them. Your guides are calling for you to let this go with the Eight of Cups. Let it go, walk away, take charge of your life, and put an ending to this. Because this here, I'm very worried. And I don't worry a lot. I can be concerned. I have concerns. I can say I'm very concerned. I'm very worried. Like, what is this? What I'm reading here, I think you were misinformed. Somebody told you something. Somebody's messing with you. This Heidi, I'm like, she doesn't have an energy to her. Is this some sort of theory or conspiracy here? Because it's a freaky energy. But you're being called to take control of your life and move on from this. Because there's something ridiculous going on here, and that I don't want you to waste your time on. It's like you're in love with a concept or like some sort of AI person. There's not a real person. That is so weird. Don't waste your time on this, G. Like, look at what's on the back of the deck. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is rejection. It's dissatisfaction. This is not a real person. This is not a real person. You've been left to feel so like abandoned and dissatisfied. This is not a weird person. Like the energy of this is just air. Something like it's just airy. It's not a person. I hope someone isn't messing with you. It's been 6 years. Oh my gosh. You need to let this go, G. Please, I'm begging you, let this go. Like, I'm really worried here. In all my years of doing tarot, I've never seen something like this. And I've been doing tarot for years. I've never seen something like this before. I feel like somebody does somebody like misinform you? Somebody's messing with you, and you held on to it 6 years. That's why I kept on telling you. I was like, wait a second, this is something that, do you remember me saying it, G? I was like, your concept of this, it started years ago. It's been years since you put this concept. It's like a concept, an idea of a person, but it's not a real person. Gosh, I sound crazy. Like, does this make sense? Clearly it does. You're confirming it. You said you've never met her or talked to her. So how do you know who this is? Because even on an energetic level, it's airy. There's nothing there for me to grasp. It almost feels like something that's AI generated. It's like you're in love with you're in love with a concept. It's not a person, it's a concept. Heidi is not a person. Heidi is a concept. Oh my gosh. How did this happen, G? No, being an air sign has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with this. Just because I said it feels airy, you need to snap out of this. You need to snap out of this. You're still not listening. Like, you just, because I said the energy feels airy, now you're saying Aquarius is an air sign. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. Just because I said it feels airy doesn't have anything to do with someone's zodiac sign. You need to snap out of this. You need to snap out of it. And I say that with so much love because this is some weird stuff. You need to snap out of it. I have been put on hold for 6 years. They told me timing. No, somebody's messing with you. Somebody's messing with you. Heidi is a concept. Heidi's not a real person, which is why you haven't seen her or ever spoken to her. I hope somebody isn't messing with you. G Chen, if you're if you're okay with this, email me, thedreamclairvoyant at Yahoo, and I want to pray for you because I feel like something weird here is going on. Like I want to pray for you. Just email me and we can do a brief call and I'll pray for you because this is some weird stuff. It's a concept. But I'm like, how did this happen? Who introduced you to this? Okay, G, let's move forward. You're welcome to call me. You're welcome to email me. Okay, you're welcome to email me and I can pray for you because it's like being in love with a ghost and you're wasting so much time. This is something weird under this. All right, Anita. Let it go, G. Let this go. Okay, Anita, is Isaac my soulmate? We have many soulmates. We will meet many soulmates here on earth. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you what you need to know about Isaac. Like, nobody can tell you if someone's your soulmate or not. That's up to you. But I'll tell you this. We have many soulmates who we will meet. Soulmates come in many forms. You can have a family member who's a soulmate. You can have a friend who's a soulmate. A lover who's a soulmate. Okay, Tamara, you are after Anita. So just get your question ready, but don't post it until I call your name, please. That is, wow. That reading was very interesting. I just have a list here, you guys, and I'll put everyone's name down who sends in a payment. If you're interested in getting a reading with me, please check out the please read the comment. I pinned it at the very top of the chat. It's highlighted in black and yellow. That'll tell you everything you need to know. What is this here? Anita. Tamara. What? Hi, SOLV, Solve Rain. Hi, Steven. I didn't even see you when you came in. Okay, Anita. Hi, Chris. Let me see. Isaac. Is Isaac, what do you need to know about Isaac? Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. What does Anita need to know about Isaac? Have the Hermit. What does Anita need to know about Isaac? The Magician. What does Anita need to know about Isaac? What does Anita need to know about Isaac? Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Well, Anita and Isaac. What does Anita need to know about her connection with Isaac? Judgment. Oops. I gotta flip these over from earlier. See if we can get one more, Anita. Have a star. Katherine, Parker, I got your payments. Just get your question ready, please, but don't post it yet until I call your name. There is you guys are on different paths. Like okay, bear with me because I'm seeing it. Of course, I'm a seer, but I want to describe it so that you can visualize it too and see what I'm seeing here. Like, this is not a. I hate telling people, like, who am I to tell someone, you know, if someone's your soulmate, if someone's your divine counterpart? Like, I'm not God, you know? But what I can tell you is I can give you spiritual insight on what I see. You and this person, y'all are not like a match. It's almost like you're over here and he's over here. Completely different paths. There's not much compatibility there. Maybe there's an attraction there, right? It could be that you're attracted to them or he's attracted to you, or both of you are attracted to each other, but your life path is completely different from his. Wow. You know, I've had people ask me these questions in the past, and I'm able to tell them, you know, what I'm seeing about the dynamic of the relationship and the feelings involved. But you're the first person where you've allowed me. I feel like you must be very familiar with my work, because I can always tell when someone has opened up to me energetically, like they're comfortable. You're the first person who has allowed me to really see your life path. And I can tell you this, your life path and his life path are completely different. Like, you're over here, he's over here. You're going right, he's going the other way. Doesn't mean that he's on a bad life path. It doesn't mean that he's going the wrong way. It's just there's no destiny here. That you guys are not destined to be together. It's almost like the Holy Spirit is showing me a map, like a layout. And you're all the way over here and he's all the way over here. You guys have completely different life paths. I can tell you you're about to tap into something within the next few years, Anita. You're going to tap into a gift, a talent that you have, and it's going to prosper you. You're going to unlock a talent of yours. The pathway that God has paved for you, it is an incredible one. And if you stay on this pathway, and I really hope you do, I hope you build your relationship with God and you stay on this pathway that he's paved out for you, because I feel like within the next few years, like between 2 to 3 years, you're going to unlock something here. You're going to unlock some, it has to do with your talent, and it comes with a lot of abundance. You're going to unlock, it's like a treasure that you're going to find along this pathway that God has paved out for you, that you've been on. And it opens up a really big world for you. It expands your world. Like, your whole life is going to change the whole trajectory of your life, but in such a positive way. It's almost like, you know, when you hear people say, I made that one decision and it changed my whole life, because that has happened to me before. Okay, I can use this channel for an example. When I started this channel, I was in college. I just wanted a hobby. My studies were very rigorous in college, And so I just wanted a hobby. And when I started YouTube, it was just for fun. You know, when I started doing tarot, it was because I stumbled upon a tarot reading spontaneously on YouTube and I was interested in it. And it really helped me to get an understanding of what I was going through at the time. I never would have known that my channel would be this big, that I would be this good at tarot. It's like that one decision that you make, but it's such a powerful decision, but you don't know. You don't know that it's a powerful decision. You just sort of make it. The one decision that you make, it changes the whole trajectory of your life, but in such a positive way, a miraculous way. That's what I'm seeing. Your life path is completely different from his. And that's fine. That makes perfect sense. Everyone has their own path. Everyone has their own life path. But there's such a big gap. There's such a big difference between your life path and his. The Holy Spirit is literally showing me a roadmap of your life path and his. And I'm very intrigued at what I'm seeing because I've never been able to see that. Usually when people ask me questions like that, I'm able to pull up, I can pick up on the feelings between the two people and what is to come, what will happen. But for you, I'm seeing roadmaps. Is this making sense, Anita? This is fascinating. I keep seeing roadmaps. And I'm telling you, it's almost like you're over here and he's all the way over here. Just completely different destinies, completely different purpose, completely different pathways. Hi, Parker. Hi, Kat. Then is he the one I'm supposed to... No, listen. Stop giving people the power to tell you about your life. Like, what do I mean by that? I can give you spiritual guidance, but who am I? I can't tell you who you're supposed to be with. I'm not God. I can tell you this. We will encounter many soulmates during our lifetime here on earth. A soulmate is someone who comes into your life to teach you lessons. And those are the lessons that will help you to grow. Now, if you ask me, I know for sure that I always say it, in the kingdom of God, we come in pairs. Okay? There is someone. There is a man who God has chosen for you. We call it what? Your divine counterpart or your God-ordained spouse who you're meant to work with to serve the kingdom of God together. There's a man who God has chosen. He has ordained and selected this man just for you. Absolutely. But you have to allow God to work on you. You have to be open to learning the lessons through your experiences that will shape you and train you and prepare you for this man. But do not give, I'm just a human being. I have spiritual gifts, but I'm just a human being. I mean, why are you giving me so much power to tell you who you should be with? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, overstep your free will. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You have free will. You have to make decisions for yourself. I can't tell you what to do. That's just a question that I'm not going to answer. Parker, please make sure that you're caught up with the live. This is a live stream, so if you pause it, it's a live stream. So if you pause it, it's going to keep on playing. I think you're a little bit back a bit. Make sure that you've caught up. But yeah, that's what I see for you. Your life path is completely different from his. You guys don't have a similar life path. So as much as you like him, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't get to know him. Get to know him. But I feel like as you get to know him, you'll realize that there's not much compatibility there. So people can date each other and then they break up and then you go and date the next person. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that this is necessarily the one. Okay, let me update the lists. Katherine, I'm gonna add you, Catherine and Albert. Okay, who's next? Okay, Tamara, please drop your question. I have a notebook here. Just writing down people's names who sent in payment. Okay, so on the list I have Tamara, and then it's Catherine, and then it's Parker. And don't focus on titles, Anita. You guys don't focus on titles. Look at the relationship itself. Look at the connection and the lessons that you're learning from the person. That'll tell you what kind of soulmate they are. Don't focus on titles, because when you start focusing on titles, you start making excuses for why the person is mistreating you and why things are going wrong. Don't focus on titles. Focus on the person and how they're treating you and the lessons that you're meant to learn with this individual. Tamara, please drop your question, and Catherine and Parker, please get your question ready. For those of you who are just now tuning in, welcome in, you guys. We're just doing some live stream tarot readings. For those of you who are interested, you're welcome to hang out with me. You're welcome to watch. You're welcome to send in a payment. If you want to ask a question, it's $25 per question. Yes, you're welcome to ask more than one question. It's just going to be $25 each. I'm open to most questions as long as it's not health, finance, and legal questions. Okay, so finance, health, and legal questions, please do not ask me. Those are just, sensitive topics that I don't feel tarot is good for. But yes, I put all the information. I commented. I actually pinned a comment at the very top of the chat. It's highlighted in black and yellow. Read it. That'll tell you everything that you need to know and how you can get a reading. All right, Tamara, we're gonna skip you. Catherine, please drop your question. Okay, Tamara, please drop your question or we're going to skip you. I do not do general readings. Please ask a specific question. Am I in a strong, am I in a stronghold? Like spiritual strongholds, Kat, that we've been talking about on the channel? There is a way to release yourself from strongholds. There is. By you letting go of fear. The moment you fear something, you allow it to have so much power over you. You allow it to hold you. Yeah, you allow it to have a stronghold over you. Because at this point, your every thought, your every feeling, emotion, your every action, decision is influenced by that person, place, or thing that you're fearing. So it is possible to, self-heal and deliver. Like heal and deliver yourself. It is possible to go through healing and deliverance by yourself. It comes with forgiveness, it comes with surrendering, it comes with letting go. Cat. The High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Hmm. There's, hmm. The way you're showing up as the high priestess, it tells me that you're a very conscious person. You're very self-aware. And I feel like you've been in a deep state of reflection, Kat. That's why you're showing up as the high priestess. The Knight of Wands is all about action. Many times on the channel, I'll say, okay, he's on a passionate pursuit, right? Then you have the Ten of Pentacles that's here. There's, hmm, there was something from your past that you really wanted. You had too much of a strong desire for it. And I feel like you allowed it to take up much of your time, your energy, and effort. That's all that I'm really seeing here. The way the cards are showing me things about you, the bottom three cards, and I love when the Holy Spirit does this, the bottom three cards represents your past in this particular spread. The top three cards represents your current. So it looks like with the High Priestess, your intuition is wide open now, right? If it's in the reverse, that means your intuition is blocked. It's in the upright, your intuition's wide open, you're alert, you're able to see things more clearly. I see you taking action, I see you pursuing something pertaining to a Ten of Pentacles, maybe something pertaining to your security and stability. But I do see, yes, in the past, there's something that you really wanted. You had very strong desires for it. But I feel like it just took, like, it consumed you. It overtook you. It completely overtook you. And sorry, it's out of frame. It completely overtook you. But I feel like you were able to release yourself. You could have even physically separated yourself from it. Wow. Let me look at your current energy. Yeah, the Magician, you're good. The Magician is willpower. You're not under a strong hold anymore, because I feel like you ended up like you got up and you did something about it. You moved forward, you released it. Yeah, strength is overcoming difficulties. That's how you come out of spiritual strongholds. You release. You let go, you surrender. Release the fear and move forward. And it looks like that's exactly what you did. And so you were able to overcome that difficulty, and you were also able to remember your power and step into your power. The Magician is all about willpower. The strength is overcoming difficulties. It's all up to you. It's always going to be that way. It's more about you than the person, place, or thing. It's all about how you choose to react or respond to the things that happen to you. You can allow it to consume you and overtake you, or you can get up, free yourself, and take action and get away from it, release it, and surrender it. So to answer your question, I do see it from your past. We've all been under spiritual strongholds. When you're, on the channel, I've said it before too. The stronger you hold on to negativity, the stronger that demon will hold on to you. The more you release that negativity, the more that demonic spirit will have to release you. The more you hold on to something negative, the more that demonic spirit will hold on to you. The more you release that negativity, the more that demonic spirit will have to release you. That's how it works. So you absolutely can go through a healing and deliverance by yourself if you're willing to do the work and really, stand your ground and let go of the negativity that you're carrying. I see you here. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And I was going to ask you that. Go. Knight of Wands, remember how I said earlier, you're going to take action? This is your current. You take action and you leave a 10 of Pentacles. Do you remember me saying how 10 of Pentacles, that's you separating from something pertaining to your security and stability? 10 of Pentacles could represent things like business empires, which in your case is representing the residential place that you live at. It's a real estate business. That's what the 10 of Pentacles is representing. But remember how earlier I was like, you're going to take action and separate from a 10 of Pentacles, something that's pertaining to your security and stability. That's your home. They want to hold that lease over your head to feel like, oh, you have to abide to them. But if you get up and you break free, and there's a way that you can do it, if you need to get, legal guidance, I would probably just call, it should be free. Legal guidance is free. If they try to charge you, just call a different firm. I would call like a real estate firm, and ask them if they do residential real estate, because there's two types of real estates, right? Or there's several types of real estates. You have residential, you have commercial. If this is where you live, it's residential. So I would just call a real estate law firm, ask them if they do residential matters, and let them know you want legal guidance. But that makes perfect sense. Remember earlier how I was like, hi BF, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. But yes, Knight of Wands is like physical action. You're taking action to leave a 10 of Pentacles, something pertains to your security and stability. This is the real estate business. 10 of Pentacles is business empire. It's an establishment, a residential establishment that you're connected to. You've been using your discernment about it. Do you think they're doing something to you in this place? Oh, dang. Dang, they are. Dang, it took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, do you think they're doing something to you in this place? And then look, 8 of Wands in the Sun. What is this about? Okay. I get an image of someone rushing behind you. Someone rushing behind you. It's like the moment you take a few steps, they'll rush behind you. Are you being watched? Are you being monitored? Someone's tracking you. They're tracking your steps in this place. Dang, the moment I said that, look, Ace of Wands, someone's like hot on your tail. They're rushing behind you. The moment you go over here, they'll go over there. They're watching and monitoring your footsteps. They're tracking your footsteps. Let me see who this person is. 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is, okay, so this is someone who you've interacted with before. Don't think that because it's a 2 of Cups, like, oh, it's a lover, or oh, it's someone who I'm, romantically wants to be with me. Like, no, that's so, like, cliche tarot. 2 of Cups just means that it's someone who you've had an interaction with before. So you've either spoken to this person, I feel like you've spoken to them. I feel like they're in the building. Maybe it's one of the staff members or something like that. But look, with the 4 of Pentacles, their job is to secure you. 4 of Pentacles is like secure, as 4 of Pentacles is security. It's not a soulmate. No, it's not. Stop thinking cliche. Just because it's a 2 of Cups and you see 2 people coming together doesn't mean that it's love. I just told you that this card simply means it's someone who you've come together with, whether casually, romantically, platonically. I feel like this could be someone who works there. The 2 of Cups just means that you've had some sort of one-on-one interaction with the person. That's all it means. Someone who you've had a one-on-one interaction with. Not everything is love related. But with the 4 of Pentacles is security. Okay, 4 of Pentacles is security. So it could also be having an attachment to someone. There's something here where, like, are they trying to guard you? Dang, the Emperor's here. There's an agenda there. This person knows what they're doing. Because the Emperor The Emperor is someone who takes charge, who takes control. They're trying to... How do I say it? Like, I'm seeing it, I'm feeling it, but I'm trying to describe it. Yeah, here they are again, the King of Wands. They're trying to like take things into their own hands, take matters into their own hands. They're trying to take, you know, take control of the situation. They want to be at the forefront of this situation. This person's trying to control you. Like, they feel like they can influence you. I feel like these readings that I've been doing about people being gatekept, I feel like that's your reading. I feel like that's something you would resonate with, Kat. Have you watched those readings? Because these are similar, like, what is their intention? Why are they doing this? Four of Cups. They feel like they can keep you out of something. Four of Cups is like rejection, being left out in the cold. They feel like they can keep you out of something here. Let me see here. It's almost like they're like, I can handle her. I can handle her. They're trying to take matters into their own hands, and they've convinced themselves that they can handle you. I feel like someone has given them a task, and they are taking this task very seriously. They're like, yeah, I can handle her. Okay. Yeah, they've given them money. This person has received money, a lot of money. Ace of Pentacles. And they're like, okay, yeah, I can handle her. That's why they're doing all of this. Like, this is so freaking weird. Okay, be careful. You want to handle this wisely, because unless you have proof of it, they're not going to stop. And if you keep on telling them that you know, they'll keep on being sneaky. Sometimes it's good for you to know something and not say it. That way you can catch the person. You know what I'm saying? If you keep on saying you know and you don't have proof, like, they're gonna keep on doing it. And they might even get sneakier when they're doing it, because now they know that you know. But like, if you would have stayed quiet about it and just watched to get proof, that would have been better. Because now they're going to be more sneaky because they feel like you know. If you suspect someone's doing something, you got to be careful. Like, it's one thing if you know the person and you can, like, oh, I know this person, let me just go ask them, you know, let me just go ask them what's going on. I know them, I trust them, that they'll tell me the truth. But these are people who you don't know. So if you suspect something, it's always good for you to just note it and watch until you catch it, you know, where you're able to prove it. A lot of the gatekeeping they're doing to you in your place is outside. I literally just got an image of where you're living. It's like an outside view that I'm seeing. They do it outside. They don't do it in the building. They're doing it from outside. Does that resonate? But like, why are they doing this though? The heck? There's definitely an agenda here with the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords. Three of Pentacles. That's the thing. This person's so stupid. It's like they just took the bribe, but they don't know they don't know the work. They don't know the agenda behind it. And you don't be shocked. People do that. People who just want money. They'll take the bribe, but they don't even know who they're working for or why the person's telling them to do it. They don't know. They may not even know who gave them the money or who's behind it. This is just, yeah. Handle this wisely. Okay. Just wait. There are times where like you'll suspect something, but you can't do anything about it because you don't have proof. Just wait and pray that God will expose it, because when God exposes it, He'll give you the proof that you can use to get out of the lease. It's all about God's timing. There are times where God will kind of give you that discernment to know what's going on, but you don't have proof. Just keep quiet, keep on praying, keep on watching. Be alert. And then there are times where God will even show you proof, but He's still not calling for you to do anything about it yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can even forward your mail. If you get a PO box with the postal office, they have this very convenient feature where your mail can be forwarded to your PO box. Okay, Tamara. Now you want to talk, Tamara. Let me see. Is Jordan my neighbor, an informant, or undercover agent living a double life? Okay, you've asked me two questions. Is Jordan an undercover agent? Now you're asking me, is Jordan married to Tina? Please ask me a specific question. If I were you, Kat, I would just play stupid. I would act like, oh, it was just a misunderstanding. Like, act like you forgot about it, Kat. Act like you forgot about it, so that they can convince them that they've tricked you into forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of act like everything's fine, as if it was just a misunderstanding. You're over it and you've moved on. They're going to think. They're going to think that you're just going to let it die. You're just going to forget about it. But stay alert. Okay, Kat? Okay. Tamara, I'm tired of you. I'm not going to lie. Is Jordan my neighbor, an informant? Jordan. What does Tamara need to know about Jordan? Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. What does Tamara need to know about her neighbor, Jordan? Is he an informant, a spy? Is he doing anything deceitful that is directed to her? Ace of Wands. Oh. Oh. I'm always so happy when people come to me for a reading and they tell me something that they feel is going on, and then the cards confirm it. I'm always like, my subscribers are intuitive. My subscribers have discernment. Jordan has been watching you. The Ace of Wands, Page of Swords is literally watching someone from a distance, investigating, monitoring, researching. That is a watching. That's a monitoring card, Page of Swords. Then you have the Ace of Wands. I don't feel like he's doing it for the right reasons. No, he's trying to put you in a predicament where you end up being challenged. He's looking for something on you. The Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior, someone who's facing challenges. He wants to put you in a bad situation where you're facing challenges. He's looking for something to use against you that will put you in a challenged position. Tamara, please make sure that you're caught up with the live. If you pause the live, because it's a live stream, so if you pause it, it's going to keep on playing. So please make sure that you caught up with the live. Nine of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. Death. Can someone please comment to Tamara to catch up with the live, and that I'm doing her reading already. Okay. So Tamara, to answer your question, yes, Jordan is watching you, and it's not for a good reason. You have to be careful with wands in tarot because yes, the wands are all about action, passion, pursuit. But what kind of passion? Is it a good passion that comes from being ambitious, or is it a bad passion that comes from anger, rage, competition, rivaling? There's something going on here where I feel like he is watching you to use something against you that will put you in a challenged predicament. Okay, with the Knight of Wands here. The thing is, it's not going to work. The Four of Wands is redemption. It's a big success card. You're going to make it to the finish line. Whatever it is that the enemy is hoping you don't successfully do, you're going to successfully do it. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very successful and well accomplished. And the Death, that is you ending something here and starting something new. Like the Death is endings that lead to transformations and new beginnings. There's something that he's hoping you don't like. He's hoping you're not successful with something. Yeah, Five of Wands. Competition, drama, conflict. This person definitely is working against you. He's hoping that something doesn't work out for you, is what it is. Yeah, Five of Cups. Regret, crying over spilled milk, pessimism. He's hoping something doesn't work out for you. Your intuition is very sharp. If it were up to him, he's hoping things will end for the worse for you. Your intuition is very sharp. You're showing up as a Queen of Swords. Extremely intuitive, extremely sharp, extremely clever, and extremely discerning. Literally, I said your intuition is very sharp, and the Queen of Swords shows up to clarify, to confirm. You have someone who's walked, look, King of Swords, that's double confirmation. You have a very sharp intuition. Very much on point. Like this is incredible, y'all. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? Like both the Queen of Swords and King of Swords came out back to back. Your intuition's very sharp. You're very clever. You know how to put two and two together very fast. He's watching. He's hoping that you're not successful with something. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, reciprocity. Yeah, it looks like you're going to be receiving something in your future. There's certainly a blessing for you, but like with the Three of Wands, you're having to wait for it. He knows that there's something coming towards you. And he's just hoping, he's pretty much hoping for failure for you, is what it is. All you can really do in situations like this is just pray. Pray for God's protection. People can wish ill on you. It doesn't mean that it's going to work. It doesn't mean that it's even going to affect you. Just be prayerful. Pray that God will protect you. But yes, your intuition is extremely good, Tamara. Very, very good. Oops. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person is, I was going to say they're in a close space, like they're close in proximity to you is what I was going to say, but then I was like, yeah, she did say this is her neighbor. So that makes perfect sense as to why I'm seeing it. Ace of Cups and the Hangman, they're in close proximity to you, but of course, you said earlier this is your neighbor, so it makes perfect sense why I'm feeling the energy being this way, like they're near you. Yeah, don't let this get to you too much. Now that you know you have an enemy, all you can do is just be prayerful. You know what I'm saying? Unless you feel like this person's like taking physical action against you, which I don't see it, at least not yet. It's more so monitoring you, watching you. Okay, who's next? Parker. Parker, thank you so much for your patience. I'm going to update the list. I only see Parker so far. If there's anyone who would like a reading, please read the comment that I pinned at the very top of the chat. It's highlighted in black and yellow. That'll tell you everything you need to know about how you can get a reading. Parker, 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 Parker. Okay, what will happen between me and Gerald? Okay. What's coming towards you and Gerald? Parker and Gerald. It's coming towards Parker and Gerald. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords. What's coming towards Parker and Gerald? Eight of Cups. Chariot. Was there a separation? Because I see him separating from you. I see him choosing to leave this behind. Yeah, Five of Cups. I just want to know if the separation has already happened. What's not allowed to your country? What's not allowed, G? Okay, Parker. I definitely see a separation. I see him moving on and leaving this behind. But I want to know if this has already happened. Because it feels like it has already happened. Or it's going to happen soon. Are you hearing me, Parker? You're not hearing me, Parker? No what? Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure what you're saying no to, because I've asked several questions, so I don't know what that no is for. Like, no, could you elaborate? Because I asked several questions, but um, I definitely see him being the one to walk away from this. I see a separation here, which is why I'm asking if it's something that has already happened and you're wondering if you guys will come back together. Just elaborate a bit more on your question so that I can give you a direct answer. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Parker. Um, he's the kind of person where, he's a Knight of Pentacles. These sorts of people, Knight of Pentacles, are people who persevere. They have hard work ethics or strong work ethics. If something doesn't work out, they don't like to, like, if something doesn't work out for Gerald, he doesn't like to hurt his head on it. He'll move on. Even if it hurts to move on, he'll do it. Knight of Pentacles is a slow yet steady energy. It doesn't matter how long the journey is, how difficult the journey is, the Knight of Pentacles always finishes what he started. So this is the kind of man where if the relationship doesn't work out, he's not going to settle, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter how long it takes for him to find love, he will keep on moving forward along his journey. He's not going to settle. Like, Knight of Pentacles, they don't settle for less. Yes, they tend to be very committed. They are committed people. Even if things are difficult, they'll work things out with you. They finish what they started, but it's more so about their journey and their approach in life. Like, they could spend 10 years with you. If it's not working out, they'll move on. Doesn't matter how long they've been in that relationship, they will not settle. So what I'm seeing here is him moving forward, because things might start getting a bit complicated and he doesn't like that. He'll just move on with the Eight of Cups. Even the Chariot is forward movement, and the Ten of Swords, 10 is completion. 10 of Swords is a betrayal. 5 of Cups, something here is just going to get exhausting, tired out. Something's going to get tired out. I don't know how long y'all have been together, but I see it getting tired out, and I see him choosing to just move forward because he's pessimistic. Like, the cups have already spilled over. He doesn't feel like it's going to work, and then he moves forward. That is just how a Knight of Pentacles is. They're not afraid to keep trying along their journey. You know what I mean, Parker? Let me see what you're saying. Definitely understand that. So whatever you guys are going through right now, just try to, the two of you should try to come up with a resolution, because if the problem continues to linger, it'll get too complicated for him, and he does not like that. That's what will influence him to move away, to move on. Okay, G, I'm so sorry. Maybe another time. Don't worry, I'll come back on live stream another time. Just, you can click the bell notification. That way when I come on live, YouTube will notify you. All right, Parker, that is what I see for you. So, you know, the thing is when you get these sorts of readings where I'm telling you something that will happen in advance, it's like now that you know, you can avoid it from happening. You can always change the future because it hasn't happened yet. So you can prevent it from happening. And how you prevent it is if there is a problem, the two of you should work on resolving it. But if it's one of those problems that is continual, and the two of you just can't come to a compromise, the two of you can't just come to a resolution, he'll move away. And I feel like that it, you know, I mean, that is what you should do, right? If in a relationship there's just ongoing problems that's continual, it can't be resolved, don't waste your time, move forward, you know. So I don't blame him for that. But yes, Parker, that is what I see here. But it can always be changed because now you're seeing something in advance, so you can prevent it from happening. Oh, you're very welcome, Parker. Thank you for your support. Okay, is there anybody who wants a reading before I close the list? I'll be closing the list in 3 more minutes. Tamara, I have already done your reading. I did your reading right before Parker, so just go back a little bit. I don't think you are caught up with the live. All right, if you would like a reading, please read the comment that I pinned at the very top of the chat. It's highlighted in yellow and black or dark blue. That'll tell you everything that you need to know about how you can get a reading. I'll keep the list open for 3 more minutes and then I will end the live stream. All right, list closing in 1 minute, you guys. I was watching something funny on social media. Wait a second. Why did this man? All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading here. I don't think I received any other payments. Yes. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, spending just a few time with me. I truly appreciate your support. I will try to do another live stream, perhaps another day. So just make sure you have your bell notifications on. That way, when I come on live, YouTube will notify you. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Many blessings to you all.